Honey, let me start playing with this goddamn thing, cause baby, I was gonna see more than what I needed to see. Oh, y'all gonna see more than what I need you to see, child. But anyway, I'm back. I just gotta remember to use YouTube on the computer. It done got simpler now. It's a shame that we don't have links on YouTube, but it's gotten simpler now, right? So anyway, child, it was looking crazy. What the hell? Uh-uh. But it is something like I can't even download app, right? Without it's asking me something about a password and asking me do I want to put it on PayPal or credit card. I don't know what the fuck it is. But what I need to figure out is why do I keep getting charged all these different charges from Apple, and a lot of them are like a monthly charge because it's like $9.99 and stuff like that. But I'm getting several of them per month. I know I have Apple TV, which I shouldn't really um, be paying for because one, I don't use it, but two, it's a it's a an ex, it's a I just don't need it, right? I got that. And then it's a lot of stuff that you pay with your Apple. And I don't understand. It's on the wallet or I just don't understand. But y'all, listen. I got up. Right, I called in. I called in because I wanted to finish up my rest. Right, I wanted to finish up my rest. And I like to have off days back to back. And I know I just started, I don't give a fuck or none of that, right? But listen, as I was beginning to say, it's some kind of way we're gonna have to separate and segregate ourselves. I don't give a damn about the issues, the beefs, the this, that, and the third. I'm talking about that. Now, if it's the deep ones or whatever, we know which ones those are. You know what I'm saying? However you feel in your in your soul or whatever you call, like crossing the line or you know pretty much how to deal with folk. Just let's keep it a buck, right? The topics and the things that we talk about, we kind of only talk about them amongst ourselves in this unit, right? In this sector. Well, not me. I'm not doing, a lot of heavy talking with my friends about this David Duke. Now I did, call around. I even called child all in California. Who the fuck is this? Like, what did it? I mean, when they could go to listen to his stats and shit, number one, number three, oh, what is? Cause see, like if if this like a juice word type of stuff and whatever, yeah, but I don't never even heard of a motherfucker. There was like this, like what? And then y'all, I posted the paperwork. They said autopsy dropped, so I'm gonna go and try to see that video. But listen, oh my god, I was afraid that the answer was gonna be yeah. They said he started messing that girl when she was 12, and I was trying to And if I might maybe wrong, but I don't know. I think I left a message on Carla's page trying to find out if she has that video where the little girl was talking to some Mexicans or whatever, and they were using the N word or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe, y'all know when it comes to research, right? I believe in it as complete as you can goddamn give it. And it's only a few people around here that I would trust their work. I mean, she be going out for them motherfucking donuts and shit like that. And I would think that if people plea to stop the damn violence around here, they're probably um, civilized enough to um, have not have a conversation, but like I was saying, it is only really about the information accuracy and thinking at a high level. You know what I'm saying? There's only a few people that we can rely on for those things. Unfortunately, um, shit. Can y'all hear me? Unfortunately, why the damn thing ain't moving? Hold on. Uh, Um, how cut up the volume? I mean, shit. I'm gonna put that volume up. But unfortunately, there is only, a handful of us around here. And yeah, I'm counting myself that um believes in that type of stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? There's some people will put out anything. And y'all know I told you those like the videos that they all look the same, right? They have this big large bow type caption at the bottom. He's sick, he's dead, he's whatever. And you get in there and you went to go through the whole motherfucking video. And it's not the case, right? And my thing is, right, YouTube with all this striking policy and all this, and we'll get you for clickbait, whatever. Why y'all ain't taking down those AI motherfucking goddamn videos and the people out there putting out the wrong information? I'm just asking. I ain't asking for a friend, I'm asking for myself. Why? Why? Huh? Can somebody please tell me why? I don't like that. And you thinking like YouTube is is moving, in my opinion, to be one of the main sources of information. It doesn't matter what type of information it is. Okay? Okay, it doesn't matter what type of information it is. Just know that, in my opinion, they're positioning themselves to be one of the goddamn leaders. And I don't know if y'all be able to hear these backgrounds because I am trying to do something. So, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? And with some of these people, like some of these knockdowns and dragouts and whatever that I have with some of these motherfuckers shit, if we, you know, could be cooler, and damn sure civilized. Listen here. I mean, goddamn. Okay? Goddamn. I never, I ain't worried about nobody ever call me no follower, no ass kisser. Not nobody. I mean, I don't know nobody period that does that, that would say that. But only, somebody that's just trying to paint a narrative, uh, uh, a negative narrative, which ends up being a lying ass goddamn narrative, right? Because check this out right here, and I told y'all, and what's happening? These people are crumbling under pressure. Stop accepting just what these people say and move on about your motherfucking day, right? Granted, it might not be important or whatever to you or whatever, but don't you want a clear understanding of what the fuck they talking about? Ask them to explain it. Ask questions. That's engagement. That helps their channel and it helps you understand and it helps the person that comes behind you who may view this video from sure South America some goddamn well to understand what the hell it is they listening to what they watching, right? Now, I said that, however, I am not going to be explaining shit anymore. For another reason, okay? And a lot of shit I've already explained. And I feel like, my partners and stuff, they already got the information, right? They already picked it up when I was talking about it before, several times before, right? When we went over it and all of that. So I that's the only thing I just want to, make sure they have an understanding. And if not, they can always hit me up and hopefully somebody says something. And if I need clarity on what the hell you saying, I'll be able to hit your goddamn ass up. Like, be civilized. I mean, like, this is crazy. I cannot believe that some people are willing to let YouTube and a bunch of fucking strangers, I don't give a fuck if you don't met them 5 times, okay, based on um, the level of your monthly interaction to include like what y'all talked about, what y'all did, and all of that. I'm pretty sure you didn't go down your life motherfucking history in 5 meetings, okay? Unless it was 24 hours apiece. Shit. Like, I mean, I don't have time to play these motherfucking crazy ass goddamn ridiculous games. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a responsible very um, um, dictator or that is a word dictator, but somebody responsible to separate us. Okay, and you just take it back to when you were a child, whether you like it or not. It makes sense if you're a responsible parent because guess what? You're telling your children not to play with other kids, right? Certain kids in the neighborhood. Although you didn't understand it at that point, at that time, I bet your ass understand it now. I bet your ass understand it. Shit. Child, please. Um, so, anyway, when I was talking about the David guy, right? He started messing with a girl at 12, child. 12. And I think they said he was born in 2005. And they said her body, or she went missing, or they think her body's been in that trunk I want to say since April 2025, and the first time that it was disclosed to the public, it was in a car of his that they found in October 2025. I'm trying to figure out how in the hell did he go on tour knowing that he has a car with body in it, a dismembered body? Who is dismembering? Like, do you know how bloody? Like, what is happening? What is happening? You always got to beware of those people that paint their fingernails. Especially, I mean, men, especially when they paint black. When I see all of that, and I see all the crossbones and shit like that, unless you your motherfucking ass is a cast member on the Sun Chronicle, I don't really have time for all that. I don't really have time for all that. And right now, right, I think that this is just my opinion, right? Because we spent a lot of time on this motherfucker. We spent a lot of money. We did a lot, right? I get mad when I think about it. I want to be able to uh, enjoy my goddamn browsing, okay? Whether you like me or not, I really don't give a fuck, okay? If if I ain't starting to shit with your motherfucking ass, don't come fucking with me, okay? Because this ain't that day. Now, it doesn't matter to me that, I done said something and you can't get me or whatever. Of course, I understand that, but you know what I mean? Like, people um, just, just being normal. And I don't know what normal looks like for y'all, but normal to me isn't being arguing every motherfucking day over some dumb shit with motherfuckers you don't even know or with motherfuckers you know. Okay? I done accepted who everyone is as an individual. And it is what it is. I told you, only thing I want to do is make sure I know who the fuck I'm dealing with. Other than that, shit, hell, let the good times roll. Let's get along, honey. I remember Mama Gay came out with that song, Oh, Our Parents. Oh my God. They got that ignorant all in their system. Let's get on. They go to holler. Oh, snapping their fingers. I'm like, hey, and we always got to be motherfucking goddamn waiting till we get the nod, cause now it is our time to perform. We didn't got that motherfucking goddamn that ignorant water in them. Here come your mama, your aunt, your dad, somebody. Here you got it. It's time for y'all to perform. So I told y'all, told y'all when Kenny quit the goddamn group, it was that was just him and I. I'm like, are you crazy? Who else I'm gonna do the robot with? Y'all, did they have to do the robot? Just look like a damn fool. Kenny got back in the Kenny got like in the sixth grade. He had done quit the goddamn group, and it wasn't there at that point. Wasn't nothing but a goddamn duo. I have no idea why in the hell. And I'm gonna tell you, my aunt had this. long, big ass den, right? And she had this velvet, it is this velvet like looking furniture, right? Honey, and let me tell you, I don't mean to cross these stories, but it makes sense when I you understand why I'm laughing. So that was way back in the '70s, right? Okay, way back in the '70s. Fast forward to we grown, and I know I have a child at this point. I go with Yvette over to one of her other, best friends. Yeah, I can't really leave the house, that woman house. Why she had that same type of furniture, right? But you can tell that she done took they sit all that leather stuff and put it over like a wheelbarrow. It was crazy, right? They really did some, retro goddamn decorations and shit. And the mama done been on TV for going to the charity. And I'll tell you, it was Travis stuff. We met Travis talk about it, right? And I know I uploaded it where Yvette um, called me and tried to sell me a bicycle, but it was a free bicycle for my daughter. It was a free bicycle that she hadn't got because her supposedly baby's grandma went to the goddamn charity and got the bicycle that Yvette didn't need instead of, if you understand what I'm saying, if she didn't need that. So they could have been somebody else's bicycle. She took the motherfucking bicycle back to Walmart and got a refund, a free bicycle. And shit like that, right? And I ain't, so I'm not, when it comes to charity, I think a little different, okay? That's not something that she came by in the street. That's something that she got from a charity. That's a little different, right? So, um, honey. So when I done went in the house and look, y'all know, well y'all don't know, baby, anything comes to the head, it's coming out my mouth. Child, I done got in that car with Yvette, and she don't like you talking about her friends and stuff like that. Some of 'em. I said, baby, that motherfucking Trina Honey, they got Elvis furniture in there. And I laughed, and Yvette was cracking, smashing, and got mad. So what I do, the girl that I met through Yvette, cause she be laughing too about stupid shit, right? Cause they know I'm stupid. I told her about that motherfucking Elvis furniture. Her and her mom was laughing. We was hollering. Cause baby, I hadn't seen that shit since the '70s, right? Girl, them big old big goddamn curtains that have the white, they're like the white in the inside of the curtains. And what about them beads? Y'all better stop playing with me. Well, that's what we were into. And we got to do the motherfucking robot. At that time, it was the robot. Okay? And um, it was also, I remember this dance called a bus stop. In some kind of way, it was different ways to do the bus stop, but we just had to do the bus stop too, child. Like, yes, child, yes. Good old goddamn days. Good old days. Shit, no one, I'm listening. And as we found out today, no one of these people don't want to hear your story. Tragedy. You know, don't have no story. They got tragedies. one after the other. Oh my God. No, that's okay. I get it. I understand. Shit, I overstand. Okay. But anyway, back to get to the serious point, right? Um, we're gonna have to separate ourselves. We're gonna let them do what they want to do. Okay. But keep in mind, we don't have to be no community just about bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You can have a serious debate, you can kiki, you can do a lot of shit, right? But everything should be about a kiki every goddamn day on some stupid shit. It's very few of us that delivers the motherfucking goddamn information. And like I said, some of the stuff that we catch, you know what I'm saying? Our friends, so they don't motherfucking know that that shit is going on. Wow. Most of, you know, got a lot of friends that work from home or work whatever they, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? But they aren't really following these stories like we can. We can cut it on the background and continue to work, right? And then some we hear something, some catch our ear, be like, oh, hold on, look at, you understand what I'm saying? And we have, you know, few people that can educate us as well as entertain us. And I like to gravitate to those, okay? I like to gravitate to people that have an opinion, whether it's the same as mine, whether it's different, but they can explain it, okay? But listen, I mean, we practically pretty much self-corrected, are self-correcting this motherfucking sector. It's not popular. It isn't. They don't want you to do it, but we gonna do it, right? We gonna let fools be motherfucking fools. Crazy people be crazy people. Dummies be dummies. Beggars be beggars, and all that. You know, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. And I ain't saying beg and ask for is a crime. That's not what I'm motherfucking saying. Y'all know what I'm saying, okay? But listen, that excites me. That excites me. You know, um, some people, it goes without saying, like they make the hours that they put, or they make that click, that upload, whatever count, right? But and it doesn't matter. Like with the newsletter, you might not like the newsletter, right? That reports your local news. And I haven't watched the local news in a long time. But you might not like your newsletter that reports the local news. So what you gonna do? Turn it off or tell her she lying and all that shit because you don't like her? No, you gonna listen to the news. That bitch, you know, she the one gonna tell you, listen, it's gonna be 50 tomorrow. You might want to put on some sleeves. Shit, you, that's crazy, right? And listen, right? I'm a fucking cookie, right? But she doesn't, or maybe she do. I don't know. She um probably don't know how entertaining she can be. And I'm not talking about just entertaining, ha ha. I'm talking about how she, you know, delivers her content, right? how DB had gotten up to delivering his content, and DB got serious about what he was putting out. Okay, he wanted to understand and check what was right. And I was like, look at this shit here. Look at this. What? Huh. Child, if y'all, baby, y'all other motherfucking stuff, and y'all know, um, um, uh, y'all know Carla can do her motherfucking thing and shit like that. We ain't got to have, no relationship with these people, whatever. I mean, I'm trying to, you know, listen, hey, if you heard this, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, oh my God, we would share information. And what I mean, share, I'm not talking about not no fucking docs, and I'm talking about we were sharing documents. Shit high. And if I got it, why you gonna motherfucking pay that expense? It was so funny. It'd be like, listen, do you have the court date on 4/15 or 4/17? Okay, well I trade you for 4/16 or 4/18. All right, honey, we had a whole train going on for y'all, for y'all, us too, right? Because we need to know. It's just illogical to me for you to say something, report something, research something, and but can't explain it. We gonna get to that, right? We gonna get to that. So this is not the comedy sector. I'm not saying you can't have fun and stuff like that. I ain't telling nobody what to do on a job. That's what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is, shucking and jiving, that's fine. Okay? Go on here with that. People that want to tune in to that shit, tune in. I don't have, you know, if I want to find people who is shucking and jiving, I'm going to make sure that they are people who are logical, who have good sense, right? I can turn on Cam Newton. Shit. I mean, and I do approach a lot of things as if it's a job where it needs to be perfect. But I don't give a damn. That's just my nature. And if you slopping like a slack off, whatever, that's fine too. I mean, but shit, I mean, the worst thing you can do to me is give me a line, right? And um, let's say I'm sitting in a class, I'm sitting at a convention, I'm sitting somewhere, and it is 3 hours before I can go somewhere and use my phone and Google it because you're not going to put out your phone right there at the convention. That's ignorant. But you can hope that the goddamn speaker explain what the fuck it is they just said. So everybody knows what you're talking about. Okay? I goddamn lost I would be at a Steve Jobs fucking conference. My mouth be open. Huh, huh. That techie, that tech stuff. Uh-uh. You get with somebody else, they think that you, they forget, I'm sorry, that you don't know shit they talking about. And that was the drawback with working with I3, what I'm saying, the internet area, because you are supposed to explain, right? You're supposed to be able to tell a story. Okay, it's your just do you y'all bring this shit to court. So you got to tell a story. That's what I was trying to tell Bozo. Bozo, they were going to have to miss when Sylvia got arrested. That was based off probable cause. Okay, that was based off probable cause. If you was in civil court and the judge find that there's enough there, that means you know you understand that. But with the civil court, you got to convince the jury about what preponderance of evidence, right? Be adjudicated guilt and liable for whatever, right? But different portions of a trial, the burden of proof is different. Like when it comes to bail hearing, it comes to this, that, and the third. I already went over it, and I want to know. Come, take me, email. So, um, and everybody present their stuff the way they present their stuff, right? Like the prima donna introducing stuff the way she does it. George introduces stuff the way he does it. Carl introduces stuff the way, Devo when he was, out here. Okay. There ain't nothing wrong with getting variety because how many times you went and listened to Sylvia, myself, and somebody else and gotten um, information, new information for each one of us. You know, um, to me, you have people like such as Carla and such as some people that Jojo had on his panel that can explain things at a level where everybody should be able to understand. Where a lot of times, again, me, I favor on the fly type people. See, when I was talking to Trent, trying to, you know, give him the law, and he go, and I mean, and every time, and I don't know what nobody say, and everybody could tell the difference. Once we get off the phone, their whole entire approach and how they deliver their content when it comes to the law. Because, now you mean, I understand you're the expert. That's your motherfucking microphone, not mine. Totally different. And it be accurate. I mean, in 2 days, Trent did so goddamn good. Like, either it was 8 hours combined or it was 8 hours per day that I was on it with him for 2 days. So I forget which one it was. And he laid it down. He also got down, um, took my little my approach to some things, whatever. But I was okay with that. But I told him, but I'm like, yeah, that's the shit I be talking about right there. That's fresh as hell. That's fresh as hell. And you have to utilize these people. I don't know nowhere else to go. And I'm not clicking on those little damn videos and shit like that. Like, so check this out, right? Like, I set up there and they had said it's 35 people from the cast of um Monique. I don't know was that show Monique had? But Monique and Yvette and all of them, and Professor Oglesby or whatever. They said 35 people died on that damn show. However, they went to mix in Monique, Professor Oglesby, and some of the other people. You know, goddamn, where they ain't dead. You know, like I'm not finna, I'm not fixing to pad my timeline with bullshit like that. I don't have time for that. I'll be on the go. Or if I'm chilling, right? If I'm chilling, I got like right now. I have one, two, three. In addition to this, YouTube tabs open, and in each one of them, right, I have my queue loaded up. Well, all kind of shit. Of course, you know you got I got my international shit. I have my David shit. I have um the Julio shit that was a child going on. I mean, I don't know what happened to Ice Spice, something going on. I don't know. Krishan was talking about I got my reality people. Not everybody, you know. So, you know, and I got the chance I know that I can rely on. And I can get, it's like on Amazon. I can get wherever I need at that motherfucking location. I'm trying to be, you know, and if I run across another channel or whatever, shit, that's just supplemental information. Hell, what we talking about? What we doing? Um, you have people that just are just evil as people that divide you. You know, you have people just. I mean, when I tell you they so ugly, just their attitude, the way they think, and because of whatever life they have, that like nobody has went through this, that, and the third, right? Are you insane? Doesn't make sense. Like, I mean, you have people that tell you that you act like you done had a perfect motherfucking life. And when they turn around, they start lying talking about they done had a perfect motherfucking life. And you beg the motherfucking differ. I'm gonna tell you, right? You're not gonna be able to tell me shit about how you used to live, how you live now, this, that, and that. But you know, baby, tell me any of those things. You know, no. And it not be the truth, right? I'm gonna pick up that lifestyles. How many of us was glued to lifestyle of the rich and famous? Not the fact that you want to play. That's my house. That's my necklace. But that was for me. That was a part of style. Listen to what I'm telling you, right? Although I'm not the best interior decorator, right? But I know, you know, what I like, and I know what may be next up, or if I want to be different or whatever. Understand this, right? I've been picking out furniture for wherever. Well, when I was young, we lived with two places when I was a child. So they were like, once my mama stopped work and I got it and we moved out of the goddamn hood, but I have been picking out furniture since I was like 10. Living room sets and shit, photos and all kinds of shit like that, right? Since I was 10, I can remember going to the flea market and getting those big ass ashtrays and shit like that back in the day, right? Though that was an accessory. So, I know I had smokers. Check this out. I mean, that's on the goddamn list. We got to find an ashtray that match. Got a little older, I don't, what y'all be having at y'all flea market. But what about the glass thing? They be making that fire glass and they make the swans and all that shit to go in your bathroom and stuff like that. I've been picking bathroom stuff, all of that. Since I was a kid, and decorate my own bathroom. We decorate the bathroom for, my mom and them and all that. As a kid, okay. So while I wish I could transfer that to a goddamn Christmas tree or Christmas decoration, it ain't happening for me. It ain't happening for me. Okay. But yes, honey. Entertainment centers and stuff like that. I don't know, like when they, cause I can tell you when it started becoming a big thing here, right? Like late 70s, early 80s, right? When you could play, when you had the album, and then you had to get the little things to put in the middle of the little, what's it called, 45. And then you had your boom box with, the double cassette player, the radio and all that on there. I had a red one. I had the red one. So listen, we I told you, I mean, hell, but let's get to this, right? Of course, we always got to address motherfucking idiots. Okay. Now, if I say something, right? Just as I say something, I'm talking about the law, I'm talking about this, talking about that, whatever. I explain what the fuck it is I'm talking about. Not only have I converted it from legalese until something that a layperson will understand, I'm also am able to explain what the fuck it is I'm saying. Okay? Let me take it to the streets, right? You know how, um, and I heard these stories, right? How a dude, they pull up and all they do is just cap, right? They cap, all cap. But download for free now. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay. All right. Accept check. I like using YouTube. We just got to figure out. I mean, they need to let us um have a family. You know what I'm saying? They missing money. But listen, so and it's apparent that certain shit ain't gonna never stop, whatever. And I'm fine with it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna have a heart attack, a holler and screaming, acting like a motherfucking fool, right? I mean, oh my gosh. I just wish, and my thing is, if you don't know me, or if you don't know my mannerisms, you don't know how I get down, don't try to explain me. Because when you get it wrong, ooh, I want to punch in your goddamn face, right? So, let me take something back real quick. When I called in, Bozo, that's because he asked 3 people to call in. However, if I want to call in, I'm gonna call in. Wherever I want to call in too. I don't base my life on what the fuck you do. And let me tell you something. That's the number one sign of fucking jealousy. Look it up. I told you that years ago. Anytime somebody else is doing something, and next thing you know, you compare and it's like, yeah, I wouldn't do that because I would do, because I wouldn't. And okay, but it ain't you. And you weren't doing it. What else? Oh, who gives a fuck? Nobody asked you that shit. She's like, shut the fuck up, right? So the bozo didn't have me rattled not one motherfucking, not at the least bit, right? And because he got elevated, I got elevated, right? Every time you start yelling at somebody, it's not because you get always because you're getting mad. You could be wanting to get your point across or trying to be heard. Okay? Or you wanna, if it's a part of communication. Those of us that had to go through that training, you know what that wheel looks like. And that wheel isn't just one sided. Okay? That wheel isn't just one fucking sided. And since we've been with the Q's and A's and prove it, look how many lies these people got to run away from. Look how we're able to prove their fucking lying right on the motherfucking spot. Yeah. Like, get your bitch ass on some motherfucking way with that bullshit, right? I'm pretty sure in the brief back and forth that happened after Scott and I, when I'm pretty sure it was her and D-Boy got into it. And of course, I ain't got nothing to say, nothing to do with that shit. And um, then she goes over to the bozo. Somehow he tells her something I said or did or whatever. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't about no damn parents at that time. It could have been, but I don't remember arguing back and forth with her about no parents because if that was the case, then when I went into her chat I wouldn't have asked, what did I do to you? What's going on? What did I do to you? I would have said, I ain't said nothing about your damn parents. So I'm thinking that is something that just came up, and which I don't understand. And I get it. A lot of y'all are drawn to this type of bullshit, and this is how you live your life, right? Lie it all up, lie it all up. That's just not like aesthetically. That's not even pleasing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, right? And the bozo have gotten away with this bullshit for so motherfucking long. It's crazy. That's because nobody wants to ask him the questions. They just want to listen and take his answers and act as if he's telling the truth or he can prove it. No. Ever since I initiated these Q's and A's, bitch, and proving it, these liars, baby, are what? Scrambling like Randall Cunningham. Now, let me tell you, that's man talk. I've heard that. I heard that this weekend. I have no idea really, really what that means. I think he was a quarterback for Minnesota. That's really, I've heard it before, but I heard it used recently this weekend. Yeah, they scrambling like motherfucker around the goddamn Cunningham. You understand what I'm saying? And that um, symbolism or analogy or whatever the hell you want to call it fits, and I can explain it, right? Well, you got a motherfucker that's using the word, the term skip tracing to, like, check this out. When you're clever and witty and you offer your own material, you come up with it, you can align it, make it parallel to something, make it adjacent, make it the nexus to. When you do that, right, it has to make sense, okay? And you got some fucking dumb dumb out here that, Lord have mercy. Yeah, of course I'm talking about a motherfucking ass. Because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. It's a bunch of them motherfuckers. They're on a list that can't be reversed. It will never be reversed. It will never be fucking reversed. When you try to be civil with a motherfucker and then they can't let it go because of just jealousy and a whole gamut of bullshit. Right? See, all those luxury purses that, and that wasn't all of them, but when I found out that the only person I can really talk fashion to is uniquely made and, a few girls, but because they're focused on fashion, maybe in a different area or whatever, and that's fine, right? But really, the only one that really I spoke to about fashion was uniquely made. The man who should be named should remain nameless, and I talked about a couple things with Just Speak, right? Um, there's a few other people, and they were they were invested into coach, coach bags and stuff like that, right? Um, but like you have people who are pretending to be something that they aren't, right? You have people who are lying. You have the same people who want to life shame others. And then when their ass is like motherfucking shame, they act as if you have committed a crime against them. What? No, 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 no. When you start life shaming and shit like that, I figure that's the game you want to be in. Like, what we doing? I don't like bullshit like that. But see, you see what's happening, right? When you start hitting me with them questions and answers, them motherfuckers, goddamn, listen here, they go to scrambling and they start getting mad at your ass. And talk, they ain't got to explain. You can't explain. I'm telling y'all, keep that motherfucking pressure on their neck. Make them use their own motherfucking words, their own content. Stop trying to pretend you're something and you know goddamn well you're not. In the same motherfucking tone you telling, other people who they're not. You got some motherfucking nerves. Can't prove shit, basically nothing the fuck you don't say it. Because you done stole somebody else motherfucking goddamn work. And when I say work, that means somebody else done put this shit together, done offered it and put it out, and you done adopted as yours. But when asked to explain it, now you got an attitude. Now you tell me you ain't got to explain nothing. Hmm? Okay, if I'm saying I don't understand what you just said, can you break it down? Because if you said it, you should be able to explain it. That's common sense. And you see how shit is changing? You see, y'all scared or whatever. I'm not. I take on this whole motherfucking goddamn. Listen. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not gonna have no motherfucking body try to um diminish my existence and tell me what I didn't and do. I'm sitting up here like, so you gonna tell me you know more about my motherfucking life than I do, than the people that I motherfucking goddamn talk to, my friends, my uh people from work, colleagues, people I went to school. You know more about me than them, my family too. And it's not that, it's the bullshit, right? They wanna continue to push a motherfucking narrative, the only narrative that they think they can push, right? Which is the best thing that they could have ever done, right? All that they do. Because I believe at this point, common sense and just a little adding and motherfucking subtract makes what you're saying and what you're posting confusing. Okay? I mean, and then because they deal with low self esteem and being insecure and all of that. And they may say they're not. That's because they're too dumb to understand that being insecure and having low self esteem goes far beyond that one or two sentences that they think, that those words mean, right? That terminology mean. They too dumb to, and anybody got time for that. Shit. Go to your motherfucking doctor, they'll explain it to you. You understand what I'm saying? Because the truth be told, everybody have a little insecurity about something. And you ain't gonna never tell me that if you walk into a room full of Harvard and Yale motherfucking graduates, that you are going to think that you're on their level and you're not going to feel some kind of insecurity. Maybe your craziness tells you, that not to be insecure. But even myself, I'm be like, whoa, wait a minute. Those of us in, I've only seen two people that have had a microphone in front of them addressing a crowd of people. That has been Dr. Rogers and that has been Blessed. Okay? So I've been around for a minute. I can look at the background. I can just look at it and kind of tell what the fuck is going on. I might not know why you all goddamn gathered here today, but listen, I don't need to know that. The only thing I need to know that is something, right? Something dealing with probably change or uplifting or recognition. Okay, so I've seen that, and so I have. So listen. So anyway, before I get there, so when you go to ask the bozo to explain what he's talking about and prove what he's talking about, child. When I tell you these people are getting fucked up, they're getting nailed by, they get nailed to the cross. Okay? And I don't have to talk about me, I can talk about others that's motherfucking getting the listen, changing the format around this motherfucker. So remember, when I don't know what happened that popped off with the bozo and JoJo, right? I can remember JoJo playing back his words and asking him questions. Honey, when I tell you that, see, I started with, remember I had all the list of questions. I had like pages of questions and shit like that. Right. I had the bozo and his motherfucking attack people. But when I started asking questions and asking for explanation, honey, they went Who's she talking to? I'm talking to you. So I don't know how him and JoJo whatever got in went with the back and forth, right? When JoJo went to asking him questions and shit, right? Asking him for proof of this. We ain't got answer to now one of them questions that the Bozo motherfucker put out yet. We simply, you're simply asking people to explain and prove exactly what you're saying. What is the harm in that? In my R. Kelly voice. What's the harm in that? So when I call, and this what I'm saying, I don't want no dumb motherfucker to tell nobody what the fuck I'm doing. I know how to handle everybody out here if it gets into a situation like that, right? I'm on the phone with Boza. He's not making me mad and whatever. Why the hell? I know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't need no motherfucking help when somebody can't even help them motherfucking selves. I know what the fuck I'm doing. And as long as we have something to say, you hear Judge Mathis said, you hear my godma Judge Judy said, just the facts. We're gonna wrap back to the facts. We're gonna wrap back to the question. If you watch the interrogation tapes and stuff like that, like leave me in the field. I know the fuck I'm doing. And it was a time where people wouldn't speak on things and people that they know they couldn't speak on or they shouldn't. Okay? Now I may give you incomplete information. It's complete, but it ain't complete like what I used to give, right? It's complete enough for those with higher than a motherfucking sixth grade education can understand. If you need any more help than that, I suggest you goddamn uh pay somebody to help your motherfucking ass. Cause time's out with that bullshit. We ain't doing that no more. We're not doing that no more. That shit is sour on me. I'm not doing it no more. And if you need a complete explanation, it's shit, call me. Text me, email me. I don't got time for this. And if you gonna ever challenge anything I've said or posted, let you know a challenge coming to your motherfucking ass. That's just how it is. It is how you made it. I ain't make it like that. You did. Yeah. It's a different motherfucking goddamn feeling. Everybody is able to substantiate the shit they fucking say. These people want to come out here and play these law games. Well, one of the goddamn they want to use these words and shit because they hear others use them and stuff like that. You're gonna have to explain it because that's what the prosecutor's going to do. That's what the judge is going to do. That's what the defense is going to do. They're going to explain it. And if you think you're just gonna motherfucking say something and hey Daniel, you think you're gonna say something or steal somebody's word and not be able to goddamn um explain or provide evidence that it's true to your motherfucking work. It came from your motherfucking mind. It's based on your experiences, your goddamn teachings, your goddamn instruction. That's what. But they get upset. That's when you know you got their ass. They get upset. And I don't require nobody to shout me out every time they use something. But Skylight will say, Angie said this, Angie said that. And shoot, we don't fuck with each other. I can't do nothing but respect motherfuckers. Like I respect motherfuckers that keep it real. I tell you some shit I don't respect that send off shit, you ain't got no proof, no evidence. You just, going and going in the motherfucker. Like, what is this about? And if nobody don't know nothing else, you know goddamn well to question and ask that motherfucking goddamn bozo for proof. I'm not playing these motherfucking games no more with these motherfucking piece of motherfucking. And listen, y'all, it ain't nothing to be goddamn feel guilty about because you are handling people, rougher than you really want to. Or you got to, get down and dirty in the mud because that's where they ass reside, right? Fuck that. They ask for it. Ask for it. So you gonna fucking get it. You understand what I'm saying? I can't do a fucking live. I can't go to no one else's live without it being talked about. Not a fucking problem. You talk about some shit, you say some shit, you do some shit, I can talk about it. That's exactly the fuck that I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna give my motherfucking opinion. You give me your opinion on what I do say around this motherfucker, what you think going on in my life, what you think, all that motherfucking bullshit. You got motherfuckers like that motherfucking goddamn praying mattress, lot lizard, Deadpool, and her goddamn stupid ass leader trying to push the same motherfucking goddamn narrative as goddamn others. But you can't explain how a welfare recipient done gave contribute some made to your motherfucking cause. Nobody motherfucking goddamn can do anything about the 30. They couldn't do anything about the 25 or 26 at that motherfucking time. You couldn't even do anything about the 1125, the 5 grand, the 1600. Huh? And like, if, child, you motherfuckers don't goddamn. I mean, you don't have to stop, right? Because listen, you just making it better for me. I can take my motherfucking time and slow walk it. You know me, baby, I don't feel everything. I got goddamn all at once. Hell no. You slow. You still at the motherfucking, at the goddamn basement, at the ground, at the bottom. Okay, check this out right now. Check this out right now. Just say that I was a forever welfare person. And I'm trying to figure how is that when I have a grown adult child and I work. Huh. I'm just trying to figure that out. They allow that? Who I'm gonna put on the welfare? But you know what? I'm not gonna even go into that. And just understand whatever you say. But when you called upon to explain it, you got to explain everything in discovery. That means my shit too. You don't get to overlook my shit and just keep on with your motherfucking narrative. And that's what these people like to do. And that's fine. That plays that the ball is in my court. You might think you got the motherfucking ball. Well, motherfuckers, I got the ball. I got the goddamn ball. If we were playing motherfucking tennis, I got the balls in my fucking pocket, um, in my little skirt thing, off the side of my ass. Yeah, am in control, in cruise motherfucking control. Like that's crazy as hell. You got a motherfucker thinking they done came up with the plan of the century. If she sue me, she got to bring in her financials. Who would be risking getting sued just so they can have my financials so they can try to explain? If you don't sit your dumb ass on motherfucking well, if you don't sit your goddamn dumb motherfucking ass somewhere, but listen to this, right? And I know it's people that's out there. Suppose, but not in suppose, it is people that's out there. You do know it's people that's out there that can't work or in a situation where they um, can't work, they don't work, or you have people with illnesses, and you have people that's truly bedridden. You have a lot of shit going on, right, with people. Because our lives, we are going to experience something that's not good. And we don't experience things that are good. Oh, who the fuck get roasted or try to get roasted because somebody have a disability or sick or this and that? And they have a whole motherfucking goddamn family tree DNA of sick and handicapped individuals. Like, are you okay? Are you crazy? You look like a fool. And then the shit you find out today and shit like that, no wonder we don't see that goddamn oldest one and shit like that. Yeah, I don't wanna fuck with your ass either. Oh yeah. Every time that's some motherfucking goddamn handouts and shit like that look like me, your mo and listen, again, you know how I do my disclosures. Don't believe no motherfucking bullshit. Okay? Matter of fact, I ain't gonna tell you what to believe and what not to believe. It for it to add up, it has to make sense. Okay? It has to make sense. And we looking at the subject matter. So let me explain what I'm talking about. Lady D, right? Lady D. Chicago, I don't know if she's Chicago native or whatever, but she, you know, to me reminds me of um, a good time. I don't, you understand what I'm saying? She reminds me of a good time, right? And you look at her, and I know she's older than I am, but you look at her, and I remember one time she was doing a live, and I guess she was on her lunch, and somebody must have paid her a compliment if she passed them or what have you. You look at that later, right? Optics are important. Optics are important. I already told you why. I told you a lot of stuff when it comes to optics. But you look at Lady D, and that's all I'm gonna say. You listen to Lady D. That's all I'm gonna have to say. Okay? And I tell you, I don't know her personally, but she truly looks like a good time. Okay? If everybody was being segregated for the right reason, meaning like y'all segregated and segregated yourselves based on who like kills and who don't and whatever. I ain't never understood no shit like this in my motherfucking life. I kill is a human being. Okay? Not saying that his life doesn't matter because his life does. But I'm not making household decisions based on R. Kelly. Are you crazy? You understand what I'm saying? I would be in big trouble if I was one of them drill rapper celebrities and shit. Because or not really drill one of one of those rapper celebrities because I see reasons why I would be okay with Drake. I see reasons why I'd be okay with Kendrick. And plus I like both of their music. So I'm not gonna be forced to pick no motherfucking side. Only thing you know is this him. And I would never force somebody to pick no side either. But if you are a decent person, and you're a good motherfucking person, you're gonna tell each of us the good and the motherfucking bad, the wrong and the motherfucking right, and you're not going to be a person that sits up and talk about her when you with me and vice versa. Yeah, that's what you won't find. That's how, yeah, I'm able to have non-traditional motherfucking families. I'm able to be friends with motherfuckers that hate each other. All that motherfucking bullshit. It ain't got really got nothing to do with motherfucking training. This is who I am as a person. I'm not gonna goddamn sit there and talk behind your goddamn back and you know what I'm saying? And if I done said something behind your back, it's because I ain't had a chance to say it to your face. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had a chance to get in touch with you or I had something to do. But I'm gonna repeat it to you. I'm not gonna motherfucking walk it back. Like what is going on? Listen here. Respect means a lot. I'm a person that gets a whole heap of respect. I mean, I seen a dumb bitch try to use the people on goddamn YouTube as the verification that she's a good person and her life is this. I don't want to hear that motherfucking bullshit. I don't give a damn about that. I don't even know the motherfuckers who you using for verification, bitch. Fuck that verification. I don't need that. You done told me, you done show us what your ass is about. I don't need no motherfucking verification of some motherfucker that you just come across within the last 7 years at some point. Are you okay? I ain't got time for that shit. Are you motherfucking cool? Mm-mm. They ain't gonna motherfucking tell me shit. They gonna tell me if you done motherfucking goddamn killed somebody in 2000. What's it gonna do for me? Boy, these people here, honey, they think they goddamn slick. Honey, bozo, just a goddamn lie. I told you. But it's coming. It's coming. It's no motherfucking mercy. I'm just trying to figure out this here, right? I ain't never, like, first of all, I'm not sick. Okay? Let's get that together. But even if I was, how is that a ha ha he he? What if we laugh at the sick motherfuckers in your family? Your ass sick in the head. Listen, I don't give a fuck who you like, love, whatever. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But if you a no good piece of motherfucking shit, you just a no good piece of shit. And you don't need. You ain't never heard me ask nobody. All the people I talk to, you ain't never heard me ask nobody, am I a good person? Am I? Hell motherfucking no. We ain't talking about the shit that we done goddamn experience. And they'll tell you what they think about my motherfucking ass. I ain't gotta ask them shit. Hell, motherfucker with this goddamn bullshit acting, all this motherfucking bullshit, right? Acting as if they wanted to stop and and this, that, and the third and whatever. No, 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 no. Must be forgot all the motherfucking times when you said you ain't gonna stop and I went too easy and that was motherfucking bullshit, right? Find me 2 years of me talking about, and I ain't bringing nobody into it, but I'm just repeating what the motherfucker said. If you find 2 years of me talking about it's about a goddamn man, what the fuck I'm gonna make it about a man for? How I'm gonna be the scorner when he and I are chilling? How I'm gonna be the scorner? Like that don't make no motherfucking sense to me. It's lie. And then take people's shit, and then you look stupid when you gonna take the words and all of the motherfuckers you hate. But when you ask to explain it, you don't, or you can't, or you just that's what you gonna talk about your job, but you end up talking about your job because talking about certain proponents of your job makes you seem like you more than who you are, and like you're so important and whatever. And you got to make this decision and what am I going to do? But when you just said a month ago that don't no lawyers come in the building, you have to deal with no lawyers. What kind of motherfucking decisions? You see what I'm saying? It's just the lies for me and the not keeping it motherfucking real. Now you gonna tell me that's some motherfucking entry level job? And this my second job, right? My first job is what it is. Anything outside of that, you can consider whatever it is. But my motherfucking main job is my main job. We're talking about you with your only motherfucking job that you got to goddamn do overtime and shit like that just to make motherfucking ends meet. And you trying to talk about a motherfucker who take on several motherfucking contracts and do other stuff. I'm not pigeonholed. I can do more than one motherfucking thing. That's your motherfucking limited ass. You fucking slow and dumb. I don't give a fuck who you got to go and stand up in front of, bitch. Acting as if you got to stand in front of motherfucking um the motherfucking Senate and deliver a speech on the war on terrorism and shit. You don't shut your bitch ass up and then go to use my shit but get mad when you ask to explain it. If you use case law, we don't need to know nothing about no job. I'm not going to talk about my job, but end up talking about your motherfucking job. No. No goddamn way you don't use on fucking case law. And if you do, you just being motherfucking extra and talking about shit and people don't even know the fuck it is you talking about. Hell. And here's the thing, right? They have to love when I tell you, child, this motherfucking him. Listen, this shit crazy. How the hell you gonna talk about prima donna by using AI and photo enhancements and shit like that when you sitting up here doing the same fucking thing? I don't like motherfuckers like that. They want to talk about somebody as a hypocrite or is a motherfucker who contradicts themselves. I'm looking in the mirror when you say these things. Oh, child. Mm-mm. Ain't no motherfucking end in sight. Keep trying to tell my I'm the one keep it bitch. Why the fuck I gotta keep going for? What does it do for me? Although I'm in my motherfucking rights too. Because when I wasn't saying that, when I wasn't doing that, whatever, your motherfucker kept going on and on and on. Now, I knew that was going to work in my favor in the long run. However, you wasn't aware of the motherfucking plan. Why the fuck are you harassing me when I ain't said shit to or about your motherfucking ass? Every time I do a goddamn live or upload or put a photo or whatever, they have something to motherfucking say about it. But they want you to believe that it's me that's continuing shit, me got shit going, whatever. I'm not motherfucking looking for no program to put no motherfucking thumbnail together. I'm not looking for no motherfucking program to put no filters and all this shit in. And they gonna talk about motherfucking prima donna, but they gonna use, see, no ma'am, no ma'am. Oh baby, it's when I tell you, this motherfucking thing that this motherfucker think that, she can hide in plain sight, cover the trailer. Girl, you got me fucked up. Cause I ain't said nothing, no man, I don't know nothing. And keep trying to drive that motherfucking narrative that I'm some um big fat motherfucker that's um bedridden. But yet some kind of way I deliver $600 worth of doing that. All this stupid ass shit. It doesn't make no motherfucking sense. Well, all I'm gonna do is tell the truth on you motherfuckers. Yes. You have a whole bunch of motherfucking Section 8 motherfuckers. All kind of shit. You got a whole bunch of motherfuckers out here with this bullshit. You got me fucked up. You got me goddamn fucked up. Cheap living, cheap looking, all that shit. Like, if you don't just sit your motherfucking ass down some goddamn well, drop out, and this motherfucker, and then refuse to sit up there and tell the truth about the goddamn baby. How much you had a baby at 86? Bitch, yes, you did. That made you 16. You only had a baby by 86. What are you talking about? All because your fucking ass is jealous and mad. And the shit that went down, based on the timeline, that was just the motherfucking cherry on top that sent your ass over fucking board. But bitch, if you think you're gonna harass me, and I'm not, girl, you got me fucked up. And then used to remark, remember this? Yeah, she been over there quiet. Yeah, everything, like any argument. Like, I mean, gonna talk about her life is off limit. Bitch, what makes your life so motherfucking important? That everybody's motherfucking personal life should be off motherfucking limits then. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm on motherfucking shit. Y'all wait. Y'all hear this bullshit. Mm-mm. You get what you motherfucking goddamn give, bitch. Yeah, but keep motherfucking asking these motherfuckers to explain what they're saying. They can't. I didn't say. You said that you use case law at your job. Fine. How do you apply case law? That doesn't require, I'm gonna shit back. I don't want to talk about my job. You been talking about your motherfucking job. Because you want to look important and all this motherfucking shit here. And this motherfucking acting as if you can't be a no good motherfucker who goddamn kept a steady job, for a minute. That doesn't mean that you ain't a no good motherfucker still. And that's good your motherfucking ass got your goddamn job and shit like that. Of course you was gonna keep that motherfucker. Cause you think with that comes some kind of goddamn status. Yeah, listen, not at your goddamn level. Girl, baby, I will read your motherfucking ass. And the only thing you want to keep trying to motherfucking pay is about some goddamn girl. If you don't get your motherfucking ass and sit motherfucking down, not even understanding that you disparaging a whole lot of motherfuckers. You ain't got no goddamn disclaimer going or nothing. So you talking shit about every motherfucking body, Ed reading all this kind of bullshit. No, I mean, you look crazy. Talk about people with disabilities. Come to find, and then I tell y'all a long time ago, that shit usually can be in your motherfucking bloodline. Let me tell you, I done rode that same ride at the fair several times. And my motherfucking child ain't got their hand around back to life. This is shit you said. So your ass killed them. And they brought it back to life. You a motherfucking neglectful motherfucker. Now I gotta wait on the CPS. Girl, god damn. Anything else you want to do? I haven't even started in on your bitch ass yet. You gonna goddamn learn. Real motherfucking quick. You got this lying ass bozo right and motherfucking tape. Now, again, AI, whatever. Now, if Levi wants me to, or if he wants to, he can goddamn release another form of verification that R. Kelly did call him on that motherfucking day, and they talked that length of motherfucking time. If he authorized me to put it out, I pull it and put it out, or he can goddamn put it out. That's what I was saying. I was sure. I'm not gonna lie and say that man ain't called, Levi, those definitely those times I know that I can goddamn verify not only by one piece of evidence but by another piece. Bozo ain't showed your shit. And he the one talking about I done talked to Rob and I done um, you know, email me. He should have emailed with him put his motherfucking name over the damn thing on the recipient. All this bullshit. And you know goddamn well, listen, let me tell you something. R. Kelly done motherfucking claim the fake ass sisters that they met through. He met through the bozo. When R. Kelly tells a fucking story, he doesn't even mention an introduction from him of the sisters to goddamn Arab. He don't even, R. Kelly don't even mention the both of found them or whatever the motherfucking play was supposed to be. And then what was so funny, child, he tried to get, he ain't never sharing one word. Then another girl before. She like, I don't know when the fuck is coming. He, baby, he's so goddamn frustrated. That's why he had to take off a day. And he'll come back tomorrow bouncing like he got something that motherfucker come back with the fuck she's saying or whatever. Y'all, this is very easy. Stay the motherfucking course. The more people we get to sign on to this way of motherfucking thinking, the more we can motherfucking skedaddle these motherfuckers. Actually prove what they're saying. Question them about what they're saying. I don't give a fuck if it's me or whomever. And then you a motherfucker know. They just done goddamn stole somebody else's shit. This bitch done stole heart, mouth, every goddamn thing. She's a thief. Been a thief. Yes, honey, yes. But that motherfucker that motherfucker ain't entertainment. And if I would meet her saying, like, if I would, have nice things to say or whatever shit, bitch, that's a goddamn lie. That's a goddamn lie. You ain't had nothing bad about to say about me. in the motherfucking first goddamn place, bitch. That's a goddamn lie. Cause y'all can go back and it's the live is still fucking up in the midst of the fucking argument. I said, hey, y'all go over there and listen to one Pep and whatever, because they really talking about something that's important and whatever. I'm being me. I'm being me. I'm being how we motherfucking do, how normal motherfucking people do. You might have an issue or two on the motherfucking table, but this bullshit here, oh, because the motherfucker is scorned and jealous. Oh, no. You ain't gonna harass me. No. You're not gonna motherfucking think that. And let's be clear, right? Let's be clear. If I really wanted to, I can flood this motherfucker up with accolades and achievements, right? I have no desire to do so. Okay? Ain't nobody finna, contacted, no aid, none of it. They don't listen. I'm good. I don't do shit. Never did shit for recognition or to make me feel like I'm more important than what I am, whatever. Don't have to motherfucking um, do things to prove to people that I can do it or I can hang with them or whatever. Motherfucker, you can't hang with me. That motherfucker that's already in a rear yard, that's already behind. The fuck you talking about? Then you just gonna motherfucking harass a motherfucker cause girl, baby. Talking about that I got the man tied up like this, no motherfucker. That's the motherfuckers that get involved with your bitch ass. Shit. We see how you motherfucking do. Mm-hmm. And this motherfucker crazy. Oh, okay, I don't know what the fuck she is goddamn blaming me for. But you think just because you don't like my motherfucking ass, you gon' girl, okay. I am that motherfucking one, bitch. Y'all, I mean, this bitch on life shame. The boy working to the gas station. Life shame. You need to life shame your motherfucking self, bitch. How the hell your motherfucking name gonna be MISS Harris? What the fuck it is your goddamn name? And then, how the fuck you gonna be entry level about the goddamn retire? This motherfucker have you thinking that she is motherfucking Jimmy Hoffa of the motherfucking Teamsters. And it has to go to Washington. Well, what, so the executive board don't have to do nothing? Huh? And I sign off on it, bitch. But your ass ain't salary. I don't understand that. Don't supervise no motherfucking body. And goddamn, whatever board or whatever bullshit you got going on at that goddamn job, you try to act like she the motherfucking vice president of the United States. If you don't sit your bitch ass down some kind of well, bitch, and using my and errors in the procedure. I've just talked about on my motherfucking board. On my board, I wrote a detailed explanation. I've talked about procedural errors, motherfucking before I spoke. I did a live not too long ago, and I also explained it in detail. Now she has dealing with procedural errors. If you don't sit your bitch ass down with my motherfucking shit, bitch, you look stupid. The bitch you hate, you gonna use my motherfucking shit. Like Clarissa, motherfucking dressing up like goddamn Remy. Hmm? And understand this, right? I'm copied every motherfucking way. And those who like it, those who I mean, I don't really have nobody that don't like me but you motherfuckers, but I mean, like y'all matter. Like in the, for real though. But I'm used to it, right? I'm used to it. I can have on an outfit, you know, they'll motherfucker some kind of way find it. Got the same one or whatever, or come and ask me or however it is. Like with the fake ass girlfriend. I told you. I got my goddamn coffee machine that does every goddamn thing. I said, shit, let me. And I was talking to her, 'cause, she worked from home too. She over there working, Ken, or whatever. I'm working. We on the phone the whole time. That's what we would do a lot of times, right? And I asked her, if she had, this particular coffee maker or whatever. She's like, no, shit, it wasn't nothing for me to spend dropping three and send her the goddamn coffee maker to her goddamn front door. So I don't give a damn about nobody motherfucking copying me. Well, I will help you. That ain't the motherfucking point. A no good bitch like that. Oh yeah, I got a problem with that. Nah, motherfucker, you gonna take my motherfucking word, my motherfucking work, my motherfucking wit, and goddamn package it together and try to goddamn put it out as if it's yours. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked all the way motherfucking up. They're talking about, yeah, I might put that video out. She said, yeah, I like him. I mean, what the fuck would you goddamn be listening and what the fuck it is you goddamn doing on some motherfucking video? Okay, they ain't got a man, I'm a woman. What the fuck is business got to do with your motherfucking ass? Your stupid ass. I mean, now we know, but I'm just saying. Get your bitch ass some motherfucking what? Come asking me about some goddamn niggas from the past. Whatever the fuck happened to your niggas from the motherfucking past? Shit. Why they ain't marry your motherfucking ass? Yeah, 'cause I get married, honey. Understand all the motherfucking that. But I can't say what the fuck I want to say. But I'll say what you motherfucking know, what you done heard. And I got motherfucking a goddamn arranged marriage lined up for next year. And you gonna be real mad, girl, when you find, but I'm the goddamn slut. Are you okay? I mean, what are we doing here? Somebody that's been fucking and sucking at what? I mean, mocking sexually assaulted people. Like, you just low, bitch. You're low. You're slow and you're motherfucking low. And just like I didn't like And I still don't motherfucking like. But that fat ass nigga, Idris Sylvia, mocking these and doing all this extra shit and talking about handicapped people, whatever. Bitch, I'm not in no motherfucking pain. I'm not in shit, bitch. I'm bruised up with your dumb ass. Bruises healed, stupid. Crazy motherfucker. Sit up there bragging about having a man only because you got to take care of the motherfucker. I wish the fuck I would. I wish the fuck I goddamn would. You got me fucked up. Mad. Killing kids and neglectful mother kids wandering all off and shit like that. Like the fuck to me. You know, you like to talk about people, kids and mothers and shit like that. Bitch, you open that motherfucking door to that bullshit. Not a problem. Not a problem. 'Cause, bitch, you got a whole bunch of subject matter. That's crazy. Ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna open the door to allow somebody to motherfucking go off on my shit because my shit is fucked up. Huh? Who does that? It ain't like your mother, your family is you, Princess Diana, and Queen Elizabeth, and all the rest of the goddamn people. No, you got a fucked up, raggedy, neglectful motherfucking setup. And something wrong with y'all motherfucking blood. Child, you gonna sit your bitch ass down? Oh, I want you to say one more motherfucking word. Oh, I promise to God, every goddamn time. Listen, y'all remember I couldn't do a goddamn live. They had shit to do it up. Nothing would be in my lives that would have. Oh my God! Don't I mean she gonna really go crazy if certain people in motherfucking film. Like I don't want to hear shit about no motherfucking peace. Okay, I done tried that shit several motherfucking times. That shit ain't goddamn work. Here we go, motherfucking again. Well, she done made her motherfucking bed. God damn it. She gonna lay in that bitch. She gonna lay on that motherfucker. And as if you can roast me by pictures I post. Huh? And so the time act like I don't get sick on. Bitch, you was just at the motherfucking doctor. Stop lying. Who? I mean, this is just so crazy to me. When your ass got to try to prove that you're better than someone because they may be experiencing something medically and you're not. One, you're low, and then you're stupid. You don't know what the fuck you gonna motherfucking goddamn uh uh what the fuck gonna happen to you in the foreseeable in the nearby future. And then you have a whole motherfucking situation of special ed and needs and all this extra shit going on. Huh? Hey, man, you, honey, when I get with your bitch ass, you gonna wish your motherfucking ass, you and that bozo, you gonna wish your motherfucking ass, honey, with a goddamn child. I'm arguing with a motherfucker that smoke goddamn cigarettes. If you don't get your bitch ass some goddamn well, bunch of no good motherfuckers. Cause they motherfucking ass and they grew up, all whatever the hell it is y'all had to do to make it up, to get extra. I don't know. And then she won't tell me she could have told me how to put a price on my coupe. What? That's okay. If I stick to sending motherfucking photos out at 50, stupid, dumbass. Yeah, I mean, you really want motherfuckers to think that these niggas start talking to me or, whatever, because I sent them some kind of coochie. Who talks to motherfuckers for years and shit? I'm just trying to understand what the hell is going on, child. Y'all, I just can't. I'm just trying to tell you. I am civilized with every motherfucking body. So when it comes to that, I'm motherfucking those too. And anybody that want that motherfucking goddamn smoke, it is free. I am not playing with your bitch ass. No more now. I got to wait for the damn CPS. Like, what the fuck is this about, bitch? Now you let me know when you want the motherfucking niggas. Cause them niggas extension of you. You let me know when you want me to run them niggas on your ass. Talking about somebody. I mean, as if being ill, being whatever is a fucking crime. No, nigga. What's a fucking crime is what them motherfuckers that you keep fucking with do. That's the crime, motherfucker. And if you want to know what illness is and special ed, that's your motherfucking goddamn setup. Yeah, them your people. What the fuck is wrong with you? And you want to know what motherfucking goddamn fucking broke is? That's your motherfucking ass. Can't stick to $25 a month. Like, girl, if you don't shut the fuck up, you sound and look motherfucking stupid. Stealing my shit. And then when asked to explain it, I don't talk about my job, and then turn around and talk about your job. Now, explain how you apply, what's the process of applying case law? Go ahead. Anyway, what do you mean, that the issues his attorneys are not raising, right? When a couple of days before I made that motherfucking live, you was out here talking about the same bullshit these motherfuckers was talking about. But when I motherfucking said it, explain us those procedural errors. Explain that. Yeah, every time you talk about some motherfucking bullshit, I'm gonna need an explanation. And then this motherfucker talking about causation. I've been telling you about causation in 2019 before you even had a channel. Explain how that motherfucking work. All this shit that you try to pass off like you be you need that black law dictionary. Bitch, you don't need that motherfucking black law dictionary for not a motherfucking thing you do in your goddamn life. Maybe the motherfucking niggas that you goddamn deal with them penitentiary ass motherfucking goddamn HIV, AIDS spreading ass motherfucking niggas that you goddamn cohabitat with. Maybe they need it, bitch. Yeah, say something else. No, no, mother, you don't even have to. Yeah, to no good motherfucking ass. Low life bitch. Yeah, and if anybody got motherfucking some motherfucking welfare and this, that, and the motherfucking third and all that shit, she want you motherfuckers to be considered motherfucking goddamn low life. Well, are you being considered low life, bitch? Stop telling the motherfucking lies. Hmm? And your mama and your children. Hmm? I had to pay for motherfucking milk, bitch. What are you talking about? Yeah, yeah, I'm so good. Listen, let me get my ass to bed. Oh my god, the time be going by so damn fast. Like I don't know, like oh, yeah. Anyway, hey, make sure you do something good for yourself and someone else. Make it a good day and tomorrow even a better day. If you don't learn nothing else, learn to leave people the fuck alone. Just because you don't like a bitch. Just because you know that in the categories that means the most in this world, you're gonna always come up short. Especially to that bitch you hate. That's why you hate the motherfucker. That's why you can't let it go. See, them reality shows and shit, when they be fighting, it's always the bitch that loses wanna keep motherfucking fighting. And once they think that they done won or something like that, then they don't wanna fight no more. Mm-hmm. Cheating ass motherfucker. Bitch, but let me tell you something, you gonna learn about that cheating and stealing people's motherfucking goddamn uh information and all that motherfucking bullshit. You gonna learn about stealing people's um the work they put together to submit, right? Now you gotta explain it. Now you gotta explain that motherfucker. Now you got to fucking provide proof, bitch. Yeah, how you like that, bitch? You and that cross-eyed ass motherfucking nigga. So listen here. Some people just don't get enough. And on that note, y'all, I'm out.